What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the American Horror Story Weekly Wednesday live stream. I, of course, am your Mother Supreme, MaryGirl Moody, and tonight we have a special guest star, Maisie, with us tonight.
Hello.
Now, Casey and Jordan, our guest stars, have abandoned us for some reason. I mean, we're cool chicks, so I don't understand why we're abandoned. So we are going to, if you guys want to come join us, you are welcome to. I'll take one person tonight if you guys want to join the live stream. So what's up, everybody? Oliver Threadson is in the house. I see him there. What's up, my son, Oliver, and Bridget, Mikhail, Cade, Pyro. Pyro, it's nice to see you. Omar, nice to see you too, and Bridget. Guys, let's talk about American Horror Story. And tonight, again, you have myself and Maisie. And if you like the broadcast, go down, hit the thumbs up button, and we would appreciate it very much. So, no news yet as of the season 7 for American Horror Story. But we're already on January 4th. I mean, we're getting so close every single day to getting information. Maisie, have you heard anything?
No,
I think a lot of
not.
people assume that this season's going to take place at sea. And I know we've talked about it before, but I don't know, Maisie, what do you think? A thumbs up or a thumbs down if the season
Um,
took place at sea?
I don't like I said with me and Casey streaming last night. I don't think that's probable. I think that's actually a bad idea. They couldn't do anything with it and be tied down to one thing. It just wouldn't be good. Casey said he's not joining tonight.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Casey, for calling me and telling me. All right. Well, then, yeah, I know we're going to get some information in March. Absolutely, because that's Paley Fest. And, that's what, 2 months and like a week, 2 weeks away or something like that. So we are getting so close to Paley Fest, and we're gonna get our theme. I mean, I can't believe it, Maisie. It seems like 2 months and 2 weeks is such a short amount of time compared to basically a whole entire year we had to wait to get the season 6 theme.
Yeah, crazy. Oh my god. And I feel like we got the short end of the stick with because it was a shorter season and it started early, so then we didn't get it later in October. Well, I guess we got it in October, but we didn't like get it how we normally got it, and then it's over before January, and then now we're not going to get another season before like we won't get it till October. So we got the short end of the stick in the entire situation.
Would you prefer do you think you could take it again if we had to wait until the season 7 episode premiered to get the theme? Or do you think this time, since we waited before, we can wait again?
I couldn't wait again. It would still bother me. I'd get so upset. Like I couldn't wait again. Like no, give me the theme at Paley Fest like you normally do.
I don't know if they live stream that. Sometimes they do, and maybe now since it's 2017, possibly they will give a link to live stream it. And then we can all watch it together and we can all get the theme together, kind of like getting the election results, waiting until freaking 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning to
I
get those
hated
suckers.
that.
I know. I really didn't care this year. Um, Unlike I did when it was Obama and Mitt Romney running. Then I cared and I stayed up for the election. But with
Yeah,
Trump and Hillary, I just didn't honestly think that Trump would win. In all
I didn't
honesty, I
either.
never thought he would
Worried.
win.
I really wasn't worried. I was like, okay, Hillary's got this in the bag. We're good. We're not gonna have Donald Trump as
Yeah,
president.
we're gonna have a first woman
It's
president.
yeah. I was like, yay. First woman. I mean, she's not the first woman I would pick, but I mean,
You'd pick her
kudos to
before
her.
Donald. You would pick Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely. It's just I went to sleep that night thinking, oh, we're gonna be over with all this stuff, and then I woke up in the middle of the night, and it was just like, horrible.
You
What
think
is
you're
we?
having a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Damn
My
it.
mom woke me up. She's like, he won. I'm like, who? Who is he? That is a Cheeto. That is not a man.
Who is he? What he do you speaketh of, Mom? I know when I woke up that morning, my husband was on his way to work, or I think I had, yeah, because I think it was his day to take the kids to school. And I remember seeing him and I said, hey, what do you think about Hillary's win? Because I literally just woke up, never thought Trump would win. My husband voted for Trump and
Yeah.
I voted for Hillary. And he said Trump won. And I thought he was joking. I honestly thought he was
Oh
just
my
joking with
God.
me. And so I laughed and I said, haha, very funny. How does it feel to be a loser? It just making joking. And he was
Yeah.
like, no, really, Mary, he won. It's like, oh my God.
Like they elected that?
I know. I mean, it just shows you that Americans would rather see a racist, sexist, misogynistic Oompa Loompa than a woman president. I just don't know.
We elected a Cheeto, Mary. A Cheeto.
Hey, we didn't elect Snooki, which is that her name? Snooki?
Snooki,
Okay.
yeah. She's not orange anymore though.
Oh, she's not? Okay.
No.
That's good. Orange is a bad color, I think.
I feel like whenever like it's early like 2000, you look at everyone's like foundation, everyone's just like either really orange or just like not their shade of foundation, just like way too dark.
I know. I'm Scottish and I can rock the white skin and freckles and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, I don't use face makeup.
I know. The only time I ever use it is for this. And I don't want to force you guys to see me without makeup. And you guys have been following my videos for a while now. You've seen me without makeup. I like going without makeup. I don't like putting that nasty stuff on at all, but I'll do it for you guys.
Yeah, I refuse to use face makeup.
The PETA says that they would rather have Snooki for president than Donald Trump.
I would too. She's pretty chill.
Well, I just, you guys out there know that I recently had a major surgery. When I had that tumor taken out, it's not like when I talked to my surgeon and if he was to say, hey, I have absolutely no experience in surgical procedures, I would never say, okay, you do the surgery. Trump
Yeah.
has no knowledge really of politics and of our foreign policies and concepts and of our administrators. And yet people want him to run the United States. I mean, it's just like that just doesn't make any sense to me. But I mean, hey, if that's what people wanted, that's what they voted, and right on.
My whole
So
thing is we really just voted a reality star into the office. That's like making Kim Kardashian president. She'd be smarter than he
hey,
is.
Kim Kardashian, yeah, I was about to say she would be smarter than him. I've actually heard her speak. Whenever I knock people, I like to know what I'm talking about before I knock them.
Yeah.
And I've actually heard her speak, especially at tech seminars, and she knows her stuff. She may not be the brightest bulb in the batch, but she shines bright.
Yeah, Chloe, her sister actually is coming out with a new show because Chloe did lose a lot of weight, like, and she looks really good now. So she
Yeah.
has this new show where she takes people who've like gained weight because of like traumatic things, like someone like just messed up their lives or like their parents left them and they gained a lot of weight or whatever. Or like someone died and she helps those people get fit again. And I just saw the commercial on
Oh,
Hulu.
really?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, that's a cool little show."
Oh,
Makes
what
me
station
feel
is that going
bad.
to air on?
I think the
I
same
can't believe I'm
one as
asking that.
Keeping Up.
Oh, the E network. I stopped watching E when the soup ended. I haven't honestly watched the E network since the soup was taken off of their programming.
I watch one episode of E News a week, and then I'm done.
Is Ryan or
Because
Juliana still on those?
Ryan is not,
Yeah, he's too big for E News now. Okay. What about Juliana?
and I'm not sure.
I like Juliana. She's awesome. I'm sorry. I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched the
Oh.
network in so long. I have no, those are probably
Yeah.
people who hosted the news stations in like the 2000s instead of the
Most
2010s.
people are saying that Michelle Obama's gonna run in 2020 to get the Obamas back in office, and I say she should if she wants to. I mean,
Yeah.
she's a smart lady. Like, she has firsthand experience like Clinton did. Like, she knows what to do.
Oliver Thredson says that he really hopes that Kanye West was joking, Yeezy was joking about running in 2020 because all of the uninformed voters would go in the booth and vote for him just because they think they'd get free Yeezys.
I mean, if he bribes me with free Yeezys, I wouldn't complain.
You know, guys,
Free Yeezys are like $1,000.
I'm gonna make a confession to the viewers, Maisie. And I know you'll probably confess the same, but I know a lot of people hate him, but I love Kanye. People hate
So
him.
do I.
Yeah. And I know people are going to be like, what? Blah. I like his music. I like how he thinks of himself, how he's got this God complex. How,
I think that everyone just like hates him for being so like full of himself. I say good for him that he has the confidence to be full of himself. Like,
right,
most people don't have confidence, like, don't even think they're cute. When they get all cute, they just think, oh, I'm still not cute. Like, but I mean, he has that persona that just makes you want to like him. It makes you feel better about yourself. So like,
yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah, I know a lot of people hate him, Maisie, but you and I, we just really like him, his music, himself as a person. Easy,
Yeah.
right on. That's what I say. And if he runs for president, I don't know about
It
voting
depends on
for
what his
him.
views were.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on his views. He did vote for Trump.
That's already a knock against him. But
Yeah.
my husband voted for Trump, so I don't knock Trump voters
Yeah.
because I truly believe that it's the best thing that we even get to have a choice. You know, we're a country where we get to
Yeah,
pick from two people who we think would be the
yeah,
best for
I
the
always
job.
say it's your choice. Your beliefs are your beliefs, my beliefs are my beliefs. I'm not gonna trash yours as long as you don't trash mine. Like, because I will spill tea about your beliefs if you start bashing mine. Like,
Right. And you know, God save the queen, but I'm glad we don't have a monarchy and that, you know, we're a
yeah,
democracy and that's our government, you know. Always been very appreciative of that. Not saying that other people countries are wrong. I like mine. I think it's cool. I wouldn't say
yeah.
anything
Well,
negative
speaking
against
of
it.
the queen, she's actually really
I
sick.
know, definitely God save the queen. I hope
Yeah,
she feels better.
she's had a pretty bad cold, and a cold to her is really bad because she's like 90.
Yeah.
So poor
Yeah.
thing. She must be going to be really rough right
Well, she's
now.
hanging on. She wants to make sure that, you know, I'm sure that she wants to make sure that she leaves, you know,
Yeah.
her country to a good, you know, in a good state and her kingdom, so to speak. I don't know. I have no idea really about monarchies. I'm so sorry. uh,
I
uh,
know that a group of people did not like it, so they went across the water, formed America, separated from England, and now we have a Cheeto for a president. So, I mean, we did a good job up until now.
well, I don't know if the Bushes were a great job, but
Oh, yeah, true.
but I gotta say, for Bushy Jr., you know, really, that poor man, right as soon as he takes over the job, 9/11 happens. I mean,
Bush did 9/11.
I know. I'm just trying to be politically correct for the people out there that are watching the live stream.
I love those memes. They're so funny. Like, not funny like because of 9/11, but like funny because they're all like Bush did 9/11.
Right. Hey, did you also hear that Bush killed JFK Jr.?
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
seen that.
Yeah. Bush Sr. killed his dad, and then Bush Jr. killed the son.
Yeah.
And actually, if you watch those movies, but they really make a lot of sense. Oh my God. They really do. If you go out there and you watch them, there's a really great documentary on Netflix about JFK Jr.'s death. And
Yeah.
if you, I wish I knew the name of it. Maybe I'll do a video on it one day. But if you read it, I mean, it really makes a lot of sense that there's no way that it happened the way that people said it did. So.
Yeah, what is it? There's like where JFK, like actual like JFK Senior was shot. It was in the middle of the road, and in the middle of the road, that exact spot, it has JFK like painted on permanently. So you can literally go stand in the spot where JFK was shot.
Oh my God. No, I've been to Dallas, but I've never been to the book depository, and I've never taken the tour or gone down Daily Plaza. That's something that I definitely wanted to do, especially since I live here in Texas. I mean, my God, Dallas is like just
Yeah,
a couple of hours
you live
away.
like, yeah, as I say, you live maybe a few hours, a drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Whole trip, planes and everything. Or I mean, you could drive. It'd just be forever.
No, I could just drive. Yeah, I would want to drive. I don't like planes. I don't want to be molested in order to get on a plane,
Yeah.
with the new laws that
Yeah.
of course, I have to say I flew right after 9/11. I mean, literally, I flew a couple of weeks after 9/11.
I'd be terrified.
No, I had a huge, big black leather case for my camera because my husband and I, we were going to Vegas. They never searched it. They never searched me. They never looked through our
Oh
bags.
my.
Nobody cared. It was the most relaxed thing that I had ever been through the whole time I have been
You would
flying.
think right after 9/11 they would have
And this was
checked
Austin
everything.
Bergstrom International. This is a major international airport here in Austin, here in Texas. So nobody cared. Nobody looked even in my black bag. They just let us walk right through security. Yeah,
like, not horrible, like easy for
great.
you, but like horrible for the airline.
Now you have to have basically an anal cavity search in order to get on a day trip to Nebraska. So I just don't get that. Hashtag save the queen. That's right, Omar.
Oh my. Another thing that just Brexit, man. That Brexit, that's a fun topic.
We have these weekly live streams for American Horror Story Talk, and now we're not talking American Horror. Like last week, poor Debbie Reynolds and Carrie Fisher passed. And then this week now, of course, we got other things, but while we're waiting for American Horror Story, to come out. So
we really just don't have anything.
And if there's a topic that you guys would like Maisie and myself to cover, put that suggestion into the comments and let's see if Maisie and I talk about it. And if you guys would like to be a guest, by the way, next week is full, but if you would like to be a guest on the weekly Wednesday live streams for American Horror Story, email me at marygirlmoody@gmail.com and I will schedule you guys in. Unfortunately, my guest for tonight, I had invited them and they did not accept the invitation, so I guess they are busy and will come at us at another time. Bridget lives in Texas. Awesome. I live in Nebraska, says Oliver. Oh, Oliver, you live in Nebraska? Nebraska is a very generic place, so that's why I say, you get an anal cavity search just for going to Nebraska. I mean, I'm going to Las Vegas with this big camera case and suitcase that they've never looked at and checked. They didn't even run it through the X-ray. They just let me walk through the metal, underneath the metal machine with both of them, and they were like, "Meh, go on, take it easy, have a nice flight." So that's why I say, now you need an anal cavity search just to go to Nebraska. So sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my mom to let me go to VidCon, which is in Anaheim, California. So I have to fly there. And I've never been on a plane before.
Oh, you'll love it. It's awesome. It's the
I have
flying
really
itself
bad
is
social anxiety, especially in like places like that,
then you
like
shouldn't do it.
train stations or yeah, a plane would just be a horrible place for me. But I mean, if I want to go to VidCon, I kind of have to. So,
Yeah, you would have to definitely take some severely anti-anxiety medication to get through that. But
oh
for
yeah,
me, it's
definitely.
not the actual thing itself. It's just I keep reminding myself in my mind I'm in a freaking aluminum soda can hurling through freaking, space basically, or through, through the sky going to a destination at an extreme, mile per hour. So it just that I can't usually get out of my head. Before I met my husband Blake, I was totally cool about flying. I did it all the time, loved it. But then my husband Blake has anxiety about flying, so every time we fly somewhere, he's like, "The plane's gonna fly. The plane's gonna crash. We're gonna die. Oh my God, did you feel that air pocket? That means we're gonna die." And now, in his defense, though, he lived in Hawaii, and unfortunately, every time he would go back and forth to home, he would have terrible, awful plane rides and these little horrific choppers. So it was something that was unfortunately learned into him. So I do not fly with my husband anymore because, yes, he freaks out and has panic attacks too. Yes.
Oh my God, I know one airline never to take is Delta. They always have problems.
And they stink.
They're always just having fights. Did you hear about that couple that got arrested?
No, what were they? What were
There's
they
a
fighting
video.
about?
There's a. It was no. It was just they must. I watched a video on it, and it was they must have been drunk. And then when they finally got off the plane, you know how some people are gonna be like, "Yeah, they're getting them off the plane," and apparently people are doing that. And the one guy lunged into like the thing, and like the police like grabbed him. Then you hear his wife going, "No, get off of him, get off of him." It's so funny. I love drama like that when people are just stupid. Like just listen to the
Yeah.
police.
Yeah. Just do what they say, man, and just chill. Just chill. And if it doesn't work out, well, shit. I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah.
Mr. Omar wants a shout out. Absolutely. Omar, I hear you.
Yeah,
Faisal says that.
there's an actual video of the whole thing happening.
Are you
If
talking
you
about
search
the person who got kicked off the plane for speaking Arabic, or are you talking about the couple?
both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's I watched the one about Arabic, the one speaking Arabic, and it's really just him on like Snapchat or whatever going, "We're getting kicked off the plane because I spoke another language."
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, I just saw a little bit of that. So,
But the one of the couple's real because it's all the other like people, and you just see it happen, and you're just like, it's so funny.
one time when I was like 6 months pregnant with my first kid, I was trying to go home to my family in Texas because Blake and I were married and he was shutting things down in Florida while I was getting things ready in Texas. So anyway, what I had to run from freaking one side of the terminal to the other to catch a plane. And then the plane had already left because I was so pregnant. I couldn't run fast enough. So then they booked me on another connecting flight that I had to go back to the other side of the damn terminal. And I got on the plane by that time and I was literally saying the F word every second that I could. And I even called Blake to say the F word to him so many because I was mad. I was so big and pregnant. And I was like, "Can I get a ride to the terminal then?" And they were like, "Oh, sorry, we don't do that." And no, every day you see people who get valet service from terminal to terminal. And I'm like, I was a 6 month pregnant woman with 4 herniated discs and I was running from one side of the head to the other. Damn it, guys. Yes, WWE lady, I see you. I hate airlines. I'm so glad I don't take them anymore.
Well, you live in such a central place. Yours is just like a little road trip, and you're East Coast, West Coast. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. WWE lady, I definitely notice you. And definitely, Keith, hello from Ireland. Love you as well. And oh my goodness, there was a couple of shout outs on here. Thank you, Trevor. What's up to you too? Love you too, Marcus. Trevor G. WWE lady again. Cleach 2016. Boyden, you
20,
are awesomer. Thank you so much.
2017 is gonna be a good year, guys. Someone
Yeah.
changed the Hollywood sign to Hollyweed. It's already starting out good.
Did they really?
Yeah, they put flags up, black flags over one part, so it looked like a C, and then they put a white flag in the middle of each. So it
Oh my
literally spelled out
god.
Hollyweed, and I was like,
Oh my
that's my favorite
god.
thing in the entire world.
That's hilarious. Hollyweed. Why didn't I think of that? I think of Halloween. So why did I think of Hollyweed? That's hilarious. I like that. Whoever came out with that, you're hilarious. I was looking to see if I can see a picture of that real quick online.
Yeah, and then I was like looking at memes on the internet of it because like I wanted to see if it was real. So I was zooming in, but you couldn't see anything. But it's real. And then I found one that's like, they changed it again. It now says send nudes. And I died. I was like, this is the funniest meme. I was like, this is the funniest meme I've ever seen.
That's hilarious. Ah. So I also sent Ryan Murphy, Brian Felchuk, Sarah Paulson, and like some of the actors from American Horror Story. I sent them tweets, inviting them to our. I see it right here. I see the pictures now. Inviting them to the live stream, and Michael Goy came to our first test live stream. So
Mm-hmm.
I see it now.
Hollyweed.
That's hilarious.
Now all the drag queens can be like, yeah, my show's in West Hollywood. That's hilarious. I
That
want to
is
live in West
hilarious.
Hollywood.
Um, Faisal says that there is a documentary of Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds coming out on Netflix, or coming out on
Yeah.
HBO January 7th. I
Yeah.
haven't.
Did you know Carrie Fisher speak French?
Yes.
Like fluent French.
Yes. I
Um,
know she did a
the
lot of
week,
cocaine.
yeah, the week we came back, I have French every day. I have it first thing in the morning every day,
Oh, cool.
and I'm in French 3. So like as soon as we came back, and then my teacher, she loves Star Wars just like me, and like she's like almost the exact same replica of me, except she's like really into theater,
Yeah.
and she was like, Carrie Fisher died. It was like, I know, can we not talk about it?
Yeah. Don't mention it. It's a hurtful subject with me, buddy.
And I was like, then her mom died. I love her mom. She was in Halloween Town. My entire life is ending. And then she was like, it's okay. And then what does she do? She goes, celebrities that speak French that you didn't know about. Number one, Carrie Fisher. And I'm just like bawling. I'm like, no.
Oh.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. And by the way, if anybody out there watches Bates Motel is the last season, season 5, and then it's
Yep.
canceled. And Ryan Rena,
Yeah.
you can definitely get a shout out. He says he's close to 100. Hell yeah, dude. You rock for watching the live stream.
Fun.
Right on, buddy.
Burnt
Definitely.
Toast keeps losing subscribers.
I'm telling you, it's something with the analytics with YouTube because I was almost at like 5,000 subscribers. Like in November, and now I'm like at
Yeah.
4,400. Like, and it's been hard for me to even maintain that.
Yeah, like we were at like 320, and then we went like way down, like we went down to like 302. And then like progressively like every day I'm seeing us lose more and more. We're at like 297 now. So like we're
Yeah,
300 back.
I don't know what the dealio is, yeah, with the analytics and why it's changing. So I have no idea. The Blubbering Idiot 74, shout out to your channel. The Blubbering Idiot 74 does short sketches. So click on their name right here, guys. You can go to their channel and check it out. And I see that you guys too like the Bates Motel and want to know why it is canceled. And basically, Faisal, and I hope I'm enunciating your name correctly. I apologize if I'm not. As far as I know, they kind of had it planned, I guess, of what they were going to do with Bates Motel, and I think they had always planned to possibly end it at season 5. It was going to have to end sooner or later, because we all basically kind of know the story of Norman Bates anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess they just want to go, leaving fans wanting more rather than having them boo you off the stage, so to speak. Like Quentin Tarantino, he said he's only doing 10 movies and he's quitting the directing business like forever.
Okay, this is where I have a problem with Quentin Tarantino. He said he was gonna stop after something 8.
The no, I think when I think the Ridiculous 8 or something, when I think the Ridiculous 7, that's like the Adam Sandler. But I know what you're talking about, the
Yeah.
new Western movie that he came out with Kurt Russell.
He said he was gonna stop after that. He just wants your attention. He wants your money. He is the gold digger. I
He
love
makes
Quentin
great movies
Tarantino.
though. And he's a
Yeah, I
nice
love him.
guy.
Oh, The Hateful Eight. That's what it's called. Thank you.
That's it. Yeah, the Hateful Eight. Thank you guys. When he filmed the Death Proof movie with Kurt and the car, they filmed a lot of the stuff at the Omelet Tree when it was on Burnett Road here in Austin, and where they did a lot, like when Kurt slammed on the brakes and Brittany, or not Brittany Murphy, excuse me, the Rose McGowan, I guess that's her name, when she went face first into the dash, they did that right in front of our apartment complex. And
Mm-hmm.
at night is when they would obviously do the filming. And our apartment complex paid for their water and their trash. So Quentin was so nice that because I mean, it was ridiculous. I mean, our water bill went from like $30 a month to like 300 for everybody in the apartment complex. It was insane. So, but he was really nice, and he would let us come out and watch filming. And he would even let us go and stand like by the actors. He talked to the kids, like sign their autographs and give out his email to
That's so
them.
cool.
Yeah, I mean, he is a really great
Meet
guy.
Quentin Tarantino.
The guy you don't want to meet though is Robert Rodriguez. He is an asshole.
Do
He
you
is a
have a
dick
story
to
behind
fans.
this?
I've never met him personally, but he's a huge guy here in Austin because I guess he's from Austin too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody here knows that he's a dick. So yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love when like when stars are from your like area and everyone's just like his fans will be on like they're so nice and we're all just like no they're not. They're assholes. Just like Trey Songz, he got arrested.
Really?
Yeah, he got arrested. He's from Petersburg, which is not too far from me.
Okay. Yeah, like Matthew McConaughey obviously is from Austin, and so is Sandra
He's
Bullock.
hot.
But oh yeah, and he is nice. I've never met him, but he does a lot for UT and
That's my one
for the
thing to do
city.
is meet Matthew McConaughey
Yeah,
because
he's
I've
really.
probably watched almost every single Matthew McConaughey movie there is.
I know, right? And they shot.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days or Ghost of Girlfriend's Past.
I haven't seen
Movies.
So Girlfriend's Past, and
It's
I
really
liked him.
nice.
And I did like him in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That movie made me laugh my butt off.
Yeah, I just watched it again for the like 1,000th time the other day, and I was just like laughing because my favorite whole scene is when she is playing bullshit with this family and they're all cheating. They're all like, call bullshit, and then she's like, bullshit. And then he figures out she's cheating and then he teaches her how to drive the motorcycle and it's so cute. And then she gives up trying to get rid of him.
Good night, Marcus. Maisie, Mark Gonzalez here says Ryan said that Leah Michelle, Emma Roberts, and Jamie Lee Curtis will join the cast of American Horror Story if Scream Queens is canceled. Jamie Lee Curtis has said that it was canceled. Does it mean that they will be in the new season? Now, Mark, Macy, have you heard anything about what Mark has said? Have you heard that Scream Queens is canceled?
No, I thought they got renewed.
I haven't heard anything about it being renewed for a third season, but I thought Jamie Lee Curtis has said that she would not join the cast of American Horror Story.
I don't think even if this is a true thing, I think that's a dumb thing to do is put
Ye-
all three of them on American Horror Story. That is not their
Right.
style of acting. Like we've seen Emma before, but she's completely changed herself now with Scream Queens. Like,
Yes. Right. And besides, it was like her character was forgotten in Freak Show. And she didn't even get
yeah,
justice. I mean,
she was a filler.
yeah, exactly. She was a filler. And it just didn't seem like they even did her justice for Freak Show. So I don't even know why she would want to come back at this point. Because I don't know, Scream Queens is a really great opportunity for it, and I don't see that show being canceled. I see it being canceled after season 3 if they don't do something new for Scream Queens. But I
Yeah,
think
I
they're going to give it
mean,
one more chance before they cancel it.
I think Scream Queens was doing fairly good with season 2. Like a lot of people loved it. Like there wasn't. I didn't watch it.
You didn't
I
watch
barely
it,
got through
Maisie?
season 1.
Okay.
I haven't watched season 2. I watched season 1, but I barely got through season 1 without clawing my eyes out. It's just not my type of thing. I don't like it.
I understand.
It wasn't American Horror Story I expected. I was like, oh yeah, this is a different brand of American Horror Story. I get to it. No, it's not.
Excuse me. Well, the first season of Scream Queens was really great, really innovative, and I liked it. Season 2 of Scream Queens was pretty good. It repeated a lot of season 1,
Mm-hmm.
but it was still pretty good, though. I really liked John Stamos and the Taylor Lautner joining, and
I love
I
John
love,
Stamos. That's the only reason I
yeah,
would watch it.
right.
Like that's the only reason I often watch Fuller House is because he guest stars often.
Yeah, he does a very little bit, but he does. And I love Billy Lord as Chanel number 3, and Abigail Bresnan as Chanel number 5. We get it, number 5. Everybody freaking blows off poor number 5. I mean, this girl passed the MCATs with no cheat. She is very smart, very gorgeous, and very capable of anything. And everybody, even those who are not the Chanel, still knock her down. And it's just hilarious.
um, in season 1, I really liked Ariana Grande's character while we had her. She did a really good job,
Yeah,
and I was just like, I did not expect that from Ariana Grande.
right.
Like, but she like I've seen her like acting because I used to watch her shows. So I mean, pretty great.
Yeah.
And then when she was like the whole dying scene where she would like be dead then be alive again, it's so funny. Like,
And then the way she would just text, or she would text it. She was so cute in her little Chanel outfits. And then
yeah,
when the Red Devil came into her room and he would text to her, and she texted him in these cute little faces. I don't know. A lot of people don't like Ariana Grande, but I thought she was great in Scream Queens, and I would like to see her
she's
back.
a horrible person.
That's what people say. I mean, I don't know.
She's a good actor and a good singer. Like, cool for her, but like she has her moments where she's just not a good person. She's just a horrible person. Like how you gonna tell everyone you're vegan and then just blatantly like lick a donut in a shop, not tell the
Oh,
owner that you want it, and like say that you hate America
yeah,
when that's where you're from, and just
yeah. No, I remember now that you
like
say
that
that.
was not a good
I remember
yeah, that
vividly
was not a good time for her.
now.
Well, now she's dating like one of my favorite people in the entire world, so
Who's she dating?
Mac Miller,
I don't know who that is. Okay.
a rapper. He's so nice.
So, Maisie, there is people asking, what actress or actor would you like to join American Horror Story?
I always say Dina Porter, but I feel like she's already a part of American Horror Story now, since she was in already like 2 seasons. She was in season 1 and now season 6.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, I don't know. I might actually, what's his name? Hmm. I forget his name.
What was
Oh,
the
Ian
end?
Somerhalder.
Ian Somerhalder. My God, he's so hot. And you know
He
what
knows
makes
how to
him so
play a
hot?
villain.
You know what makes him so hot? Is that
What?
he's got a hot heart, a hot soul. He's kind, he's sensitive, he's caring,
He's
and he cares about women and our rights. And that's just like a, oh my God, that's just like a get on my knees and worship you
yeah.
when you say
I
that
get to
kind
see him every morning. He's right there.
of
Um,
nice.
him and his wife are so cute, and they just do everything for the world. Like they are the biggest, like just people, and they love it. But he knows how to play a villain very well.
Yeah, I loved him as Damien in the Vampire Diaries.
Oh my
It
God, you
is,
should see Damon now.
or Damon,
Oh
that's right.
my God. Him playing Damon now, his humanity's off, and they're out killing people to give to the devil, like the actual devil this time. They're killing people to give their souls to the devil. And I'm just like, him and Stefan's humanity, they shut it off so they could get it done
Oh
faster. And
wow.
I'm just like, oh my God, that's like double hot. Like, you
Yeah.
can't do that to me. You're going to kill me by the end of the season. You have 10 episodes left. What am I
It's so
supposed to do every
hot.
episode?
I know, right? I want to see either Goldie Hawn or Whoopi Goldberg in American Horror Story. They
Whoopi
can kind of take
Goldberg.
a yes, I can totally see her digging down on someone's ass, like going all like how Angela Bassett did in Coven.
Yeah.
How she dismembered people and stuff like that. So Mary, read the comments. Oh, Boyden, I'm so sorry, I did read your comments. I am going to do rumors, updates, and all that stuff on American Horror Story. As you guys can tell, I am even looking better, so I
Yeah.
feel much better. And I promise you, I have videos actually ready to go. So don't forget, guys, we are going to be back next Friday, on Friday the 13th, for Beyond the Horror. It's the first episode. Myself, Casey, and Maisie, all three of us, we're going to review episode 1 of Murder House. And we're going to keep going every Friday after that with you guys. Love you too, Trevor G and Oliver. Mom says hi.
I'm
And
I'm so excited to be back for Beyond the Horror. Like, I've
me
missed it so
too.
much. Plus, we get to review one of like my favorite seasons. Like, I love Murder House. It's such a good season. Like, you
Yeah.
can't hate on the classics. Like,
Yeah. It started the whole series. It was basically the rooting for the whole show. You have to love it. And I want to say also, special guest stars tonight were Hotel and Asylum. My babies, they're now mine.
mhm.
I don't normally purchase shows on DVD because I can find them anywhere. Um, However, I do have to have American Horror Story now. So I got to get Murder House, Freak Show, and Coven to complete the set. But
I wish they would. You know how they turn some movies into books after they produced them? Like, they were never books before they were movies. They were just movies. And then
right.
I want them to write American Horror Story into horror novels. Like, I feel like they need to pick the right people and just let it happen, because I would have every single copy.
Okay.
Because I feel like reading it would be so much scarier. Trust me, watching it, I've had a moment where I'm like, I can't watch this anymore. Like, don't scare me.
What do you
It's
think?
mostly with that teeth, though.
What do you think, Maisie, is like the scariest movie for you? What movie has really scared you the worst?
Um, I have grudges against 2 movies, but like I'm not like scared of them now. I was a kid and I just never will watch them again. Like the original The Aliens movie.
Oh, good call. Good call. Sigourney
Yeah,
Weaver.
I
Yep.
can't. Yeah, I can't watch that movie anymore because I watched it when I was a kid and it just scarred me. And then the Chucky movies, I can't watch those anymore.
Right.
I hate those. Scariest movie I've seen like recent, like 2016, Lights Out. Oh my God, I hate that movie. It was so scary. It again, I was in the theaters with all my friends crying. I was like, I can't watch it anymore. I can't. I need to leave.
Wow. Okay, so I have not seen Lights Out. I'm gonna have to watch this. I know it's not on DVD, so I'll have to rent it. And Chicken Noodles wants us to help a girl out and tell her where she can get these awesome DVDs. Now, if you watch every episode of Beyond the Horror Murder House and enter our contest, you can win a copy of Murder House on DVD. So don't forget that, guys. If you watch every episode and do the contest again, you'll win a copy me, or a copy me, a copy of Murder House. Now, these you can buy them on Amazon, which is, I got this one at Fry's actually because it was for free. They owed it. No, wait a minute. No, I got this one at Walmart. I apologize. I would never buy anything from Fry's ever again. This was at Walmart for like 20 bucks. And I got this one at Half Price Books for less than 8 bucks. And yeah. So Hotel would be my number one pick for seasons of American Horror Story. Asylum would be number two. And then number three would have to be Murder House. Number four would probably have to be Coven, and then number five would have to be Freak Show. Now, please, again, when I say I don't give this from best to worst because I don't see any season of American Horror Story as the worst at all.
It's just like your favoritism, like what you like more.
Exactly. And you're very welcome, Chicken Noodles. So you can go online or you can go to, book or resell DVD stores in your area and you can probably get them for even cheaper than online. So Dawn is here. Dawn actually won Hotel on Blu-ray when she did the contest for Beyond the Horror Roanoke. So yeah, Dawn, it's nice to have you. Hello to you as well. And Dawn got her DVD, guys. It is an actual contest. So we do encourage all of you to come back next Friday, the 13th, January 13th, to watch Beyond the Horror Murder House. Take down the name that we give you for the contest. And yeah, at the end of the season, let us know what you guys got and we'll pick a winner. Let's see. Lucky Barfoot. What theme of AHS would you like to be made? I would like monsters. Something with monsters. I want them to get away from the serial killer, ghost, haunted house theme that they seem to be stuck in.
Yeah.
What about you, Maisie? What theme of AHS would you like to be made?
I always say I don't want to get my hopes up and say I want to see a theme. I always love what Ryan throws at me. But like lately, like I said that last night in the stream. But lately, like I don't know. I haven't really been thinking like season 7. Like, what do I want to see for season 7? I always like think I want to see a repeat season, but I'm like, you can't do a repeat season. That just wouldn't be interesting. It would just be the same thing, just the older characters.
I gotcha. Hey,
I want to.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying like I'd want to see like how like Asylum literally tied straight into Freak Show. I would want to see something like that with the other seasons, like how literally you see a character that literally connects the season, like not because they literally go from one season to the next. Like, I want to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I see, Maisie, that a lot of viewers are recommending The Conjuring Part 2. Now, I have not seen that yet. Have you, Maisie?
I don't like the Conjuring movies. They're stupid.
Okay, now I saw The Conjuring when we first moved into this house. Now, you have to understand, this is like a 2,000 square foot house. This is the biggest house that I have ever lived in my entire life. And the house that we moved here from was like 900 square foot. So this house is literally double the size of our other house, and it's a 2-story. So right when we moved in here, The Conjuring comes out on DVD. And one night when I'm nursing my newborn, I watch it. And it scares the crap out of me because that whole clapping thing, I'm upstairs, I'm on the second floor.
Oh, I hated
I can hear that clapping somewhere in the house, So I like those movies.
It was just a cheaply, like the first one in my eyes was just a cheaply made movie, and it wasn't that scary because like especially the part when the girl's like getting flung by her hair and they cut it. Funniest scene in a horror movie I have ever seen. I laughed so hard. I was like, this is just like the scary movies, like literally like scary movie.
Yeah, the one where they made
That's
fun
what
of
I
those
looked at
movies.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was
Gotcha.
funny.
Gotcha.
Then that's how I see the new Poltergeist. I hate the new Poltergeist.
Oh
I
my
love the old
God.
one.
I like the new one because, well, I like Sam Raimi. Okay, I'm an Evil
Hmm.
Dead girl. I mean, ah, if we throw out Spider-Man 3, I'm a Sam Raimi supporter. Sorry, Sam, but
Aw.
Spider-Man 3 sucked balls horribly. I love
the
you. I
the
love all of your
original
movies.
Spider-Man 3.
Yes. Do
Yeah.
you think he could? Oh, cool. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm so sorry. My neighbor is so sweet. My neighbor, Chad. I was baking a cake for my kids earlier, and I was one
Mhm.
egg short of a cake. And I got promised my kids when they got home from school today they'd have a cake. So I was missing one egg, and my poor neighbor, his back is really hurting. Um, so I was like, "Hey, Chad, can I have an egg?" So he helps me out even when I'm locked out of my house. I mean, he helps us out all the time. Sure. Let me just tell him real quick. Hang on for 10 minutes. Okay, cool. So I'm sorry, I just had to let Chad know to hang on for 10 minutes. We'll come over there and help him. So I'm so sorry. Yeah, the remake of Poltergeist really wasn't bad in my opinion because
Mhm.
I'm going based off of Spider-Man 3,
Yeah.
which, sorry, Sam, again, it was. So I went in with absolutely no expectations whatsoever, and going in with absolutely no expectations, it ended up being quite pleasant for me. So yeah, and then of course you know me, I love the Ash versus Evil Dead and the Evil Dead trilogy. So
I
I'm a
still
big.
think the first Poltergeist just I don't get why people remake such classic movies. I
I
really don't.
know, I know.
The whole remake of Rocky Horror, I wanted to claw my eyes out watching it, but I was going to continue to watch it so me and Casey could review it. We stopped halfway through. Like, I could not watch it anymore. It was so bad.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay, Philip Morgan says, Mary, hope you see this. How would you feel about Sigourney Weaver and Brad Dourif taking place, or an AHS taking place on a train? And what would you think of that? You know, every time I think of something on a train, it makes me think of Pretty Little Liars and that Marlon Brando movie. So I can't take the train idea seriously, but it is a good idea. Just because I can't take it
Yeah.
seriously doesn't mean it's not a brilliant idea. It's just unfortunately, like when I think of, you say, well, what if American Horror Story season 7 takes place on the water? Immediately I think Jaws, so same thing when I
I
hear train.
hate the whole it's on water. We've got the teaser. No, we got a video that says sleep well. The monsters have gone away. I think that is just a video for
I
the end
think
of the
it
season.
I think it's Maisie. I think it's the teaser for season 7. I
I
really
don't
do.
think it is.
Unfortunately, at this point, I'm preparing myself for it to be. I think there's no other way, no other reason why they would put that up there.
Well,
You
that
know,
he
why wouldn't they
apparently
put a bed?
Casey
Or
says it's adamant. Like Ryan has said that he's so adamant on that. Ryan said this, that Ryan
okay,
said season 7 will have freak show characters in it. I don't ever hear that Ryan said that. I never heard it. Like I never saw the news or anything.
I think I heard the rumor, but I don't know if there was actually a confirmation on that. If anybody out there who's watching knows, would they please leave it in the comments where they saw it? Um,
Yeah, Casey's like adamant. Like he gets angry. I'm like, Ryan never said that. What are you talking about? Like he's like, Ryan did say that. There's gonna be freak show characters in season 7. Da da da. I'm like, Casey, calm down. It's just a TV
Casey is
show.
passionate and charismatic. I love that about him. Yeah. Yeah,
I always get mad at him because like he thinks he's the biggest fan because he knows all the trivia, and I'm just like, dude, I don't just I love things so much, but I'm not gonna learn every single little detail so I can just say things on the spot. Yeah, I'll learn a few details like like the actors' names or like interesting like directors and stuff, but I'm not gonna learn like him with the Pixar movies. He knows every single Pixar movie in order,
Yeah. Oh my God.
including the ones that haven't
That's
come out yet,
awesome.
like the ones that
Oh
are
my God.
set to come out. Like he knows those. Like
Casey
why?
gains so much information. I am envious. I wish. I mean, he's like a sponge with knowledge. This kid, you
Yeah,
tell him something, he's going to remember it and he's going to keep it up there. I don't have that
yeah.
capacity. I envy that so much about him. Oh,
I remember stuff, but it takes me like a day to remember it. Like I'll
right.
be needing it, and I'll be like, "What was that?" And the next day I'll be like, "Oh, okay."
I remember temporarily, and then as soon as the information settles in there for a few minutes, then it
Yeah.
leaves and it only comes back whenever I need it. So,
That's why I can't study before like tests. Because if I were to study right before a test, I would forget it. So I always study the night before. I will remember it the next day. Like I
right.
can't study the minute before a test.
I'll forget. Exactly. I'll forget what I looked at 3 seconds. You give me like a bunch of jumbled letters to look at for 5 seconds, you take it away, I'll have no recollection of what the heck those letters were. I'll probably think they were numbers. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm there. Boyden wants us to do a Beyond the Horror, Maisie, for the finale of season 3. And Boyden, we will be doing Beyond the Horror for every single season of American Horror Story. So after Murder House, we're going to do Asylum, and then we're going to do season 7, take a little break, and then come back to do Coven and Freak Show. And then we'll do season 8 and then do Hotel after that. So this is something that we're going to be doing for a couple of years. So you're going to be
Yeah.
looking at all of us for a couple of years doing Beyond the Horror. We're not
And we're
going.
gonna be growing. Like your girl is driving right now. She'll get her license soon. She'll have her car soon. Casey
Oh my
will get
God,
to
that's
high
right.
school eventually.
Oh my God. Casey's probably going to be in freaking high school whenever.
Wait, I'll be a senior.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's going to be so awesome to watch you guys do that, though. And then, of course, my kids, Callie
Yeah.
will almost be a teenager and stuff like that.
Oh my
So,
God,
yeah.
no. I don't like when other people's kids grow up, especially when like I'm like 2 years away from being 18. Like I'm almost by law. But like watching other kids grow up, like as I'm growing up, I'm like, no, you were this little when I met you. Like stay this little.
I know. I kind of wish I could stay little all over again and have bills or responsibilities. That'd be nice.
Yeah. The only bills I'm paying is like Netflix, Hulu, and Spotify. So
Really nice. Hey, those are essential when you're 15. You shouldn't really have any other bills. You should be a kid having fun. Hey, Blake,
also, I mean,
I'm
I
almost
don't
done with my
work a
live
very
stream.
high paying job.
Dad needs some help. I guess he's having back issues over there. And he asked if you wouldn't mind helping, giving him a hand. So I will talk to you about that in just a second. Um, Big Red Tower says that we should have a giveaway to mark each season
We
of the
do.
live streams. And yes, Big Red Tower, I wanted to let you know that we do. Every season that we review, at the end of the season, we're going to give one lucky viewer a copy of that season.
Just like Hotel, we'll be giving away Hotel again.
Yes.
But like with the upcoming season, season 7, we'll be giving away season 6. So every new season, we'll give the season before.
Yes. Yes.
We just want to cover all the seasons for Beyond the Horror before we do it annually every year. We want to get the seasons covered,
Yeah.
all of them. So you can go back and watch our reviews, like playlists of all like yeah. I did that for Beyond the Horror. Before our finale, I watched every episode that day. I binged it. It was like
Right.
watching a TV show that I was in. I was like, ew, this is cringy. I don't want to hear myself talk anymore.
Oh, no worries, Big Red Tower. Yeah, guys, it's 10 o'clock now. So love you all, my children. You are all my children. I feel like a creepy version, like a creepy mom version of Freddy Krueger when I say that. You are all my children now, but you are. And especially Maisie. Maisie's like my young daughter, and Casey's like my young son, even though, they're not, but they feel like it now. We want to just thank you guys so much for being here and watching the weekly Wednesday live stream. We're going to be back next Wednesday. And again, don't forget, Beyond the Horror, Friday the 13th. Next Friday, we're starting Murder House, episode 1. Burnt Toast is doing live streams. Maisie, which days are you guys doing live streams on Burnt Toast?
Sunday and Tuesday.
Okay, Sunday and Tuesday, Burnt Toast is doing live streams on their channel. So go to the link in the description for Burnt Toast, click on it, and you can subscribe to them. And yeah, guys, we'll be back next Wednesday. If you want to be a guest on the show, email me at marygirlmoody@gmail.com, and I will set you guys up to be a guest on the show. You were all awesome. Thank you so much for being here, especially you, Maisie. Thank you again, as usual, for always being an awesome guest on the show.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching another weekly Wednesday live stream. Hopefully somebody from American Horror Story is watching this show as well. So thank you all so
Sarah
much.
Paulson, Evan
Sarah,
Peters.
I choose Dennis O'Hare. Okay. I love you, Dennis. Okay.